Hey, I'm Anissa and I'm going to be speaking through my keratin treatment, my lovely hair. I've been on, first of all, I'll say is I'm natural 4C hair, still am natural 4C hair. Of course, it looks straight, but it's still natural, okay? When I was deciding about getting a keratin hair treatment, there wasn't much information out there. Like, there was like videos from like 5 years ago and they were like all American. And I was kind of like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if any of that really is for my hair. But so many things have changed since, and so I thought I'd share this information for anybody else who's thinking about getting a keratin hair treatment. So kind of just speak through the myths, how the process works, and aftercare and all that kind of fun stuff. Now, my decision of my keratin hair treatment. This is going to be my third keratin hair treatment. Keratin hair treatments are a little bit like a one-night stand. A perm is like a full-time commitment relationship, and your keratin hair treatment is a one-night stand. So basically, I got my first keratin treatment 2 years ago, right? And I got it done once, okay? I got it done once in the summer, in June, so that I could wear my hair out in the summer. And that was it. And I think I got it done in June, and by October, my hair was back to natural again. I was back under lace wigs, boom, ba, ba. Then last summer, around July, I decided to go and get a keratin hair treatment again. So this is, honestly, guys, I was really one night standing it. I'd get it like once a year, and it only lasts for 3 or 4 months. I'd only get it for the summer so that I could wear my hair out for the summer. And then what actually happened last year was within that 4-month period, after 2 months of getting my keratin hair treatment, I noticed 2 inches of hair growth. And that might not be a lot for a lot of people, but I've never experienced that much hair growth in such a short period of time. So I was like, oh my gosh, like my hair is growing. I was so excited. And so that's why this year again, I decided, okay, I'm gonna get a keratin hair treatment. Of course, we're in pandemic lockdown, so there's nowhere to go. But I thought, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not one night standing it anymore. I'm going for a full-term relationship, full commitment, honey. So I've said that I'm gonna do a few cycles of the keratin hair treatment back to back, and I'm going to do it for a whole year. So what I will aim to do is about every 3 to 4 months is go and get a top up of the keratin hair treatment instead of one night standing it. But that just shows you also how versatile keratin hair treatments are, where you can do it once and it's not like it's going to break your hair because you don't continue doing it. So it's not a full-time commitment. So if you're scared of jumping in, that's what the great thing is about it. So firstly, the main difference, I want to just say this right now, is it is different than perm, okay? So just to read the actual definition, come with the actual factuals. Keratin treatments are a semi-permanent hair straightening treatment that smooths and adds shine to frizzy hair. So basically, it is semi-permanent. It does not last forever. Keratin treatment, to get back to your natural hair texture, you don't have to grow your hair out. You don't even really have to do a transition, and you don't have to cut your hair off. Trust guys, honestly, it's amazing. Okay, so the biggest myth about keratin treatment, and it isn't a myth because it used to be true, is it contains a particular chemical, I believe, called formaldehyde or something like that. And that is something that they use to embalm the dead, basically. And obviously that in your hair is no bueno. It is not good. But that was in a lot of the older solutions. So that was in like the solutions you would find like 10 years ago. And basically that's when people were kind of discrediting keratin treatment. So like, no, it's the same thing as perm and it's going to break your hair and all this, etc., etc., etc. The solutions have now taken formaldehyde. The solutions have now taken formaldehyde out of their actual product so that it is all natural. There's no chemicals. It's just simply a protein treatment, a natural protein treatment, okay? And also I think the formaldehyde and the keratin treatments was just happening in the US because I believe the UK's has certain restrictions on certain products, certain ingredients in products and things, and I believe that wasn't allowed in the UK. I think it was just a US thing. But if you are getting a keratin treatment and you're still nervous about what the exact ingredients are in the solution that's going to be put in your hair, I don't even know if ingredients is the right word because it's not a recipe, do you know what I mean? Just ask your hairstylist. So my hairstylist uses the brand Orosky, and I'll link them below. and they don't have any formaldehyde. It's all natural ingredients in their products, so there's nothing. I'll say just make sure you go to a qualified hairstylist who's actually been trained in that, because you obviously want someone who's going to look after your hair. I'm stopping this video halfway to say make sure you subscribe, okay? Subscribe. Enjoy the rest of the video. And I'm just going to speak you through the process and what happens and all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you guys some clips of what my hair looked like before it was like this. It was your standard 4C natural hair. I've been natural for about 3.5 years. I kind of cut all my hair off and then started growing it again. It's been a long journey, not easy at all, but we're here and we move. Okay, so the process. The basics of the process, I'm not going to get too scientific for you guys, is a solution is basically worked through your hair. So a little bit like a conditioner. And what it basically does is it reseals your hair bonds to loosen the texture. So with perm, the actual like chemical and formula is breaking your hair bonds so that it makes a completely straight like texture hair, where with it reseals the bonds to make it looser. And obviously that's all a part of it being semi-permanent, because then when you're ready for it to tighten back up, then it stays tight. Yeah, when you're ready for it to tighten back up, it stays tight. So basically, then once the solution is worked through your hair, it's obviously washed out, and then your hair is blow dried out, and then it is flat ironed to basically seal in that solution. Okay, the results can last anywhere from 3 to 6 months, and it varies person to person. It is done. This is it. Done. Flowy, bouncy. Just give you guys an up on that. You can just see it. If you are thinking about investing in keratin treatment long term, then it almost works like in cycles. So you would want to say on average about every 3 months you'd go and get a keratin treatment. And the reason why I say that basically is because with your keratin treatment, obviously the solution's in your hair and it's been sealed with the flat iron, but every single time you wash your hair, you're washing more and more of the solution out, and the more the solution comes out of your hair, then your hair returns back, the more your hair is returning back to its natural texture. So basically, when I wash my hair, even today, it is going to go back to natural 4C afro texture hair, okay? It's going to go straight back to natural 4C, and then as soon as I blow dry it, it's going to blow dry out straight. Now, depending on how often you wash your hair is how long the solution is going to last in your hair. Now, speaking for myself, I wash my hair on average twice to once a month. I don't know if that's a lot or a little for people, but based on that track record, I have found that the keratin solution actually lasts for about 4.5 months in my hair. So I don't have to do every 3 month cycle. But if, for example, you washed your hair once a week, then you would obviously need to get another keratin treatment cycle after 3 months. But if you washed it like once every 2 months, then you probably could make it up to the 6 months, okay? It literally depends. So every single time you wash your hair, you are washing more and more of the solution out. And what's really good, what I love about the keratin treatment is when I wash my hair and I see my natural texture and it still as tight and coily as it was before, it lets me know that my hair is still healthy, the heat hasn't damaged it, and that it's not, you know, messed up like perm is. So the aftercare. First of all, I would say nothing with creams or lotionsies or anything like that. You want to kind of stick to any oils or a little bit of natural butters, and a little goes a long way. So that's what I will say 100%. I will also say if you are washing your hair, when you wash your hair, you want to make sure you get a shampoo and a conditioner that is sulfate and paraben free. Your hairstylist should tell you that, whoever does your keratin treatment. But something about the sulfates and the parabens that does something, it doesn't work well with the keratin treatment. I can't remember what specifically, but you want to make sure that you are looking for sulfate free and paraben free. And I think that is it. I don't think I had anything else to say. I don't think I have anything else to say about my keratin hair treatment. Like I said, I'm doing the 1 year commitment, so you're gonna hopefully see I'm going to continue to upload and show you guys the journey of what it looks like throughout the year, and if it's growing, if it's not growing, but let's hope it's growing, and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, I love it. I think it's a great choice for those who have natural hair and want to try something different. I love my little keratin treatment hair. I'm so excited to share the journey with you guys, and hopefully I've answered all your questions and I've covered everything. But put any questions down in the comments below or message me on my social media and I'm happy to answer, obviously give you guys another video, all that kind of fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and give it a thumbs up, and let me know if you want to see anything else. Bye.